Alright, hello? Man, they're trying to silence me talking about the Acolyte, bro. Come on. What's that all about, huh? I won't be silent. Alright, let's go back to Vacation World. Game crashed. I think there's a problem with doing it this way. I think the extremely high amount of eggs that I'm collecting is like wearing down the speed of everything. It makes my game crash. Because it did this a couple nights ago too. And just everything in general seems to be moving slower. So, yeah. Anyway, enough Star Wars rants, I guess. I don't know, man. Am I forgetting anything? I talked a little bit about Ahsoka, Mandalorian, Boba Fett, Andor, Obi-Wan, Acolyte. That's all the live action stuff. I liked Visions for the most part. Man, I still haven't seen the last season of Bad Batch. I liked the first two for the most part. Love Clone Wars, obviously. Liked Rebels for the most part. I even liked Resistance for the most part. That one gets either dumped on or just like completely forgotten about. Probably because nobody watched it, but you know. Because that was going to be a show that was like 5 seasons long, I think they'd planned on, and it ended up being 2 seasons. They announced it was going to be the final season after season 1. So that makes me wonder what could possibly be the next animated series. To me, I think it probably should be around the time of the original trilogy. I would love that. Even during, I mean, you could do stories about anybody. Luke, Leia, Han. Instead of creating another, all new team, you could just make stories about the original characters. And we'll see if that ever happens. If my game crashes again, I'll probably just stop there for tonight, by the way. If this is a very short stream here. We'll see. I guess I shouldn't use the chocolate bars. Because at the rate I farm everything, it just makes it go way faster than it needs to. I don't know. I would prefer the game just not to crash, to be honest. It also put me in a different lobby, because I don't have the friend bonus anymore. Oh well. Well, let's see. I've talked about college football and Star Wars. Anything else to talk about? There's not much else to talk about this. I mean, I want to finish the codex. I want to get patty ingredients to get the final morph that I don't have, that I can still get. There's 2 that I can't get. One, you had to pay real money for. Was this one? I think it was just like a red version of this lifeguard. He had red shorts instead. That's the one I'm trying to get for patties. And then there's a Patrick with the ice cream cone on his head. That was only available for beta testers, so I'll never get those 2. Eventually, it's been a couple weeks. Has it been a couple weeks since the last area? Fast food costume. I think it's been a couple weeks since this came out, so it's probably another week or 2. Best case scenario before another area gets unlocked, created, and unlocked. That'll be nice to see. But yeah, at this point, I mean, I'm basically just trying to finish things that I haven't already finished and stay caught up with new things when they come out. So this will probably be the last time I stream this for a while, because I really do want to get back to college football. I know Madden's out now, I just don't have any desire to get Madden right now. But don't you want to do a Bears Caleb Williams rebuild? Don't you want to do a JJ McCarthy Vikings rebuild? Don't you want to do a Jaden Daniels Commanders rebuild and a Drake May Patriots rebuild and a Michael Penix sit on the bench rebuild? I mean, I've done some of those things in Madden 24 already, so I don't know. I'll be honest, I've also been playing Madden 12 a bit again. I'm like, I want to say 12 years deep into a Dolphins franchise randomly. Because I've been listening to some podcasts and it's just kind of autopilot I can go into and listen to podcasts or music or whatever. YouTube. Basically when I'm done playing this and or college football for the night, I boot up the PS3 and that's where the real fun begins. Managing my Miami Dolphins 2011 roster to glory. Who's our quarterback right now? I got a spreadsheet. Shane James. How many existing or like real players do I have left? Dan Carpenter and Brandon Fields, kicker and the punter, are still going. Patrick Peterson, he's like, I think I'm up to 2022 or 23 because I am like 11 or 12 years deep. So he's basically current Patrick Peterson. He's kind of progressed and then regressed like he did in real life. But he's like a 78, I think, so he's still decent. Anything else interesting? Oh, this poor linebacker I drafted, man. He had like 5 really good years, and then he gets hurt every single year after that. He's diminished so badly. He was like a 90-something team captain, getting 100 tackles a season. He's got like 20 career sacks and picks and forced fumbles. And now he's like 30, and he's like a 65. It's so bad, the regression. But it's realistic. I mean, if you get hurt like that many times, you're not going to be a 90. Just ask, I don't know, ask Gronk. Ask, anyone. Ask, what was Peyton Manning in Madden, his final season, I wonder? I bet I can find that out pretty easily. Because I have a sports game rating database saved, and they have like a section of individual players. So if I click on players and I go to the IMS and I see Peyton Manning, in Madden 16 he was still a 92. Man, that's crazy. I know he won the Super Bowl that year, but he was not playing like a 92 anymore at that point. Still a great player, even at that point where his arm was diminished. But I mean, Brock Osweiler was starting some games over him after he came back and was healthy enough to play. Like, he was not the same. Oh, I have enough. I'm done. I'm done! Alright, let's go to basically spawn here. Well, that didn't really take that long either. So I'm going to make this a gold one, and then I'll have 5 gold ones, and I'll make that a rainbow one. Oh, should I help this guy? Nope, he got it. I'll go help him on that, though. Boop. Good luck, buddy. Alright, looking for the enchanted coconut. There it is. They also fixed this to where you have to have 5 items to infuse. Need more buddies, see? Used to be able to risk it, and it would give you like a 20, 40, 60, 80, or 100% chance depending on how many you put into it. But now you have to have 5, which I kind of like that change. Especially with the eggs, it gives you such a easier way to get 5 of each item. In my opinion. I mean, it worked for me. Like in 3 nights I completely finished my codex here, so. Boom. And I got over 3 million new extra rubies, so that's nice. I am done. Claim. And claim. Golf Mr. Krabs Super Buddy. I don't know what he is. I don't know if he's like an 85. Oh, he must be a 95, okay. Well, I did it! That helps me so much. It doesn't really help, but at least I'm done with that. It's nice to have that done. So let's see, where do they have the Rainbow Codex 2 at? Oh, I know. It's the beginning of Western World. So we still got 300 eggs popping open. So there's Codex 2, which I think this is the only way to look at it, is to come over to this area for some reason. They haven't added a Rainbow Codex 2 square to click on. But Rainbow Codex 1 also complete. And so now the last thing to really do is to grind patty ingredients. And before I do that, let's check if I can buy any chocolate bars. I'd like to buy all your chocolate. Thank you for your patronage. Hey, there we go. Back up to 90. Now we go to Krusty Towers and grind buns. Okay, grind buns. Let me rephrase that. We're going to grind opening these boxes for patty ingredients. They made it to where the ingredients don't fly out and go a mile away, which is nice. I don't have to chase after all the patty ingredients anymore. I'm not going to use any more chocolate right now either. We'll save it. I don't want my stream to crash. Or my game to crash again. Yeah, the stream was fine, I guess. A bun! One bun, let's go. This appears not to be the very best area for having crates spawn, because there's so many eggs. Let's get up to 30 real quick and I'll see if there's a better area to do this. Like, there's not a single crate here. Come on, man. Alright, we're just gonna go. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at all these crates. Look at all these chickens. And none of them are giving me ingredients. Hello? There's a patty. Gee whiz, man. And just to show what I'm talking about, 200 patties for the morph. And like I showed, I have 53. That does not include the golden patties, which I can't use to buy that. So yeah, I can make my one patty with my one bun right now. Can I make any daily specials? That also requires a bun, which I now have 0 of. So the answer to that question is a big no, unfortunately. Still got 11 minutes of the top potions working for me. But just back to touching on Star Wars for a minute, I am actually surprised that they would cancel Acolyte. They put their biggest budget. Actually, I don't know if it's the biggest. I know it had more than Obi-Wan by like double the budget. I don't know if it's the highest budgeted Star Wars show that they made so far. Probably not. But still, I just remember seeing a post like when the show came out, being like, yeah, Godzilla -1, the entire budget of that movie cost less than one episode of The Acolyte. And you just kind of wonder where the money went exactly. Was it only on cast? I know there was some effects, but like, how they spend that much money? I don't know. But anyway, like, you know, Rings of Power wasn't getting canceled after season 1 because they spent $2 billion on the first 2 seasons alone. So they weren't about to just cancel the first one. I'm probably not going to watch the second season. I gave the first season a chance. There were parts of it I liked, honestly. But I'd rather just rewatch The Lord of the Rings. I'm not going to say I'd rather play the Gollum game, because I don't know if that's true or not. I'd rather never watch any gameplay of that game ever again. My goodness. How boring. Like, why... Who approved... What studio was led by who... What moron could have ever possibly agreed and been like, oh yeah, this game's great. We shouldn't delay it or anything. Just go ahead and put it out there. Sorry, I'm saying the Gollum game. It was called Lord of Ring Gollum TM. Officially, in their apology letter. It's the players. Lord of Ring Gollum trademark. Make sure to get that name correct. There were some absolutely horrible looking games that came out last year that were like supposed to be good and were like full price games. Like the Gollum game I'm thinking of, the King Kong game, the Walking Dead game. It's like what happened this year? There was Suicide Squad. Oh no, I said the forbidden word. No, I bet the Unalive Squad. No, YouTube, no. I don't know, if you play that game on YouTube, can you just have your whole video get flagged for having said the word? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't make revenue off my YouTube, so I don't know what comes of that. Anyway, if If I see a flag on my video, I'll know why. It's because I said the forbidden word. You can't say that word. But it's just a group of Batman villains. You can't say it. Will Smith walks in and he's like, what are we, some kind of unalive squad? Alright, Will Smith. Thanks for censoring that for YouTube. Appreciate it. But anyway, just bad games, but like good games as well. Like there's been plenty of good games that have come out in the last 2 years, year and a half, whatever. What I need in my life, and this is going to be another tangent because I've recently started watching the show again. And by watching the show again, I mean I watched like the first 2 episodes because they're on Prime. Give me a AAA, fully fledged Metabots game, bro. It's beyond time to have a Metabots console game. Inject it into my veins, as the kids say. I want to hear Mr. Referee say, "It is me, Mr. Referee. I will act as referee for this row battle." Submission row battle. Fighters ready. Metabots row battle. I need it. I need a console game, bro. That's so good, man. And you know what's funny is I had never seen season 3 somehow. I'd never seen season 3. And then when I found it on YouTube, which I was surprised it was uploaded to YouTube and never taken down, I just watched all season. This was like years ago. I watched all season 3 and was like, you know, it wasn't as good as season 1 or 2. And the animation changed a little, and the styles changed a little, and the Metabots got like scaled up to be more powerful, and they looked kind of weird. But like, it was interesting. They also replaced Rokusho with a Metabot that looked like Roku. He was supposed to be like a Rokusho type of Metabot. And like the main villain was just a rich kid, but like, you know, it worked for Metabots. It worked. But man, the I forget if it was the end of season 1 or the end of season 2, the big row battle between Metabee and War Bandit, bro. Oh man. Iconic, I guess you just call them robots. Like iconic characters. Like, you know, Pokemon has all their iconic Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh has iconic monsters. I don't know what other than like robots. Just iconic looking characters from Metabots, bro. Metabee, Rokusho, Sabretooth, Peppercat, bro. Man, give me a console Metapod game, bro. I don't know if there's a demand for that. They're probably not in the US. Give me more Metabots in 2024. I beg. All these shows that get rebooted. I mean, bro, if like Vilma can get a season 2 on HBO, can we like get a season 4 of Metabots out there in the world, you know? Can we also like dub Yu-Gi-Oh! GX season 4 while we're at it? Can we do that? Is that possible? Can we like fit the weird storyline into English and have it not be so weird? I just imagine back then the 4Kids writers being like, there's no way we can adapt this, bro. Like, the main kid like fuses with the monster, bro. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to write. I don't know what's going on, man. Oh man. Can we also get like a full series of Yu-Gi-Oh, but like the monsters are just the characters. It's not like based on the card game. Yu-Gi-Oh, their YouTube tried this, and I remember seeing the trailer. It was like 6 minutes long, and it was awesome. And then all they put out was like 5 shorts. And it's like, no, no, no. You make that a show. That should just be the show. Just can't have nice things, man. I don't know. Any other shows I'd want to come back? I mean, Teen Titans. The only Teen Titan... Dude, they teased that it was going to come back in, what, the Teen Titans Go movie, and then they came back in a Teen Titans Go movie. I'm like, no. Again, no, no. You give them their own final season if you're going to tease us with Teen Titans. Come on now. And then apparently their world got wiped out anyway, so like they're all dead, I guess. Along with Batman animated series in the Crisis on Infinite Earths animated movie, or trio of movies. I think it's 3 movies, trilogy. And like, you know, that was cool to have Kevin Conroy's final performance not be Suicide Squad. Oh, I said it again. No! The Unalive Squad! No! I said it again. You're banned! You can't make YouTube videos anymore. Anyway, it was nice to have his final performance not be from that game. And I like the line of him saying, like, if this is how I go out, at least it's being Batman. He punches Joker in the face, and then the entire universe gets zapped out of existence. Whatever's happening in that movie, I don't know. They're along, like, Marvel's doing the same thing, I think, where they're trying to clean up the multiverse stuff. Like, it's the multiverse saga, and people are like, eh. Multiverse kind of getting old, man. So, with Doomsday, and then Secret Wars... Secret Wars? Yeah, Secret Wars. Different from Secret Invasion, thankfully. Although, I don't know, is Secret Wars going to involve the Skrulls, or will the Skrulls stuff get cleared up by then? I feel like they're going to resolve the Skrulls stuff in the Captain America movie, yeah? Don't they kind of have to? Man, the Captain America movie, bro. Oh my gosh, it's Harrison Ford as Red Hulk! Oh. And then there's another reason that we don't have to get into. People are apparently going to boycott the movie over another thing I won't get into here, but jeez. And then there's people that still don't like that Sam is Captain America, and I'm fine with it. What I'm not fine with is why did they have to make an entire show based around... And again, the Falcon and Winter Soldier show, good things in there, and some bad things in there, like making a joke out of John Walker. I didn't think was, I didn't think his character was treated very well. It's not like Captain America didn't blow people away with guns. But, oh, he killed a guy with a shield. Oh, he's evil. Oh. You know, he's a bad guy, but the people in the movie that are blowing up hospitals, Captain America gets up and talks to the government, the U.S. government officials, and he's like, they're not terrorists. Huh? And, it's explained, like, he's got a soft spot for the lead girl, and, Disney themselves have a soft spot for her, because she's been in that, she's been in Solo, she was in Willow, she'll probably be in Star Wars next. Or, no, she's been in Star Wars. She'll be in something else, bro. I don't know. Something else Disney. She'll be the star of whatever the next live action adaptation is. So I can't wait for more of those. I can't wait for more of those to completely change and hate on the original films. So like, weird. Yeah, okay. If it was that weird to you, I don't know why you wanted to be in it, but alright. And people are going to be boycotting that movie also for the same reason, as I mentioned, that I said I won't talk about, so... Yeah, it's interesting, too. So I just wonder who actually is going to end up going to see the movie. I don't know. People that... The same people that, like, went out and saw Morbius and Madam Web, I think. It's the first movie to make us no $1 billion at the box office. I love the part where Snow White showed up and she said, "It's snow and whiting time, oh." Yeah, that's gonna be the same memes when it actually finally comes out. And the Lion King, dude, the Mufasa movie, where they've made him like an outsider to the pack to try to give Scar more likable and to be more likable and to be more of a sympathetic villain. It's like, well, actually, Mufasa was an orphan and they took him into the pride, and so then naturally you're like, well, why did they choose him to be the king? And then they got you. Then they got you because they're like, oh, well, one, I got to see the movie to find out what happened, and then two, they've now altered your opinion of Mufasa was never the rightful king of the pride. It was always supposed to be Scar, and so Scar's like, oh, he's justified. Dumb, in my opinion, but no one's asked me my opinion of it yet, so till then, I'll just continue to rant while playing SpongeBob Simulator on Roblox, as we have now got 15 buns. I can make some patties here. Okay, we're getting some buns. Very cool. So what, I'm gonna have like 70? Something like that. Keep giving me those buns, bro. As I sneeze my head off. I do wonder with the Acolyte, I wonder if it will get the Willow treatment where they actually just take it off of streaming altogether after a while. I'm still surprised they did that. I mean, I know they supposedly save money by taking stuff down that they don't have to have up, but I mean, they've got all kinds of weird stuff on Disney Plus. I don't know why you'd ever take your own original content down unless you're just flat out admitting, like, yeah, this was trash. We're just gonna go ahead and remove it completely. Or like it's supposed to be a prize, I guess, for the people that watched it at the time. Like, only you guys will ever have seen this. Because they don't make any of this stuff physically. They don't make Blu-rays of... I think they have made some of the Marvel shows on Blu-ray now. I think if you want to, you can buy like WandaVision on Blu-ray. I think. I'm sure Shadow could tell me if he was here. I think I remember reading that. Just to look down at my following list. Aspen is playing Marvel Strike Force. I saw Marvel and I was like, oh, is Rivals out? No, it's Strike Force. Interesting. Hashtag ad. Download and use code MSFPool to unlock Deadpool and Wolverine. I wish I could get into either that or Galaxy of Heroes more, but I don't really care for the gameplay. Because there's not really gameplay, it's just a point and click type of thing. Now, I sit and play this game, which is at times not even pointing or clicking, so you can call me a hypocrite on that, I guess, if you want, but if I made myself play it for a while, maybe I could learn to like it, but I feel like those especially, they've been out for so long. And with app games, it's like if you don't pay money, you're never gonna have a really good account. So like if I, if I want to collect the Star Wars characters and something, I can get on Battlefront, or I can just, I don't know, look at pictures. I can go to Twitter and type in Mandalorian. Or I can go to Twitter and I can type in the Acolyte and I can see all the people whining about, I can't believe they canceled the show. I'm so mad at Kathleen Kennedy right now. It's like, I don't think this was Kathleen Kennedy's decision, bro. Can't spawn Weevil here. Why? Ooh, we got, oh, only 4. Okay, 4 more buns. Down to just 25 eggs. Still opening. Just about caught up on those. I'll probably stop here soon. I'm definitely not gonna farm until I get another 120 patties. So I'll probably be done here soon. I should stream college football after this, but I'm probably not gonna. I need to like make myself do it, and I need to kind of come up with a good time to do it. But eventually I'll get through season 1, and we can start to actually do stuff with the players I've been recruiting, which will be nice. And I was so devastated that Seth Pizzo is not a real person. That was such a shocking revelation. Or at least when I looked at Coastal's roster, I didn't see a Seth Pizzo there. So my only assumption can be that he's not a real person. You know what I think too? Some of these crates I think should just pop open a completely full patty. Or like multiple ingredients. Because it just, I know, like, they don't want to give out free morphs, basically, is why it costs so many patties. But just farm, like, how many people are farming to make patties to get the Krusty Krab employee SpongeBob? You know what I mean? There's under 1,000 people playing the game right now. There has been for, like, weeks. I don't think many people did. Which kind of made the Krabby Patty cooking minigame irrelevant, I would say. A mind-controlled Mr. Krabs, wow. You know what else I still need? The other one thing that I still need? Oh no, I got them. I forgot. Never mind. I have these Patricks. If I could get 3 more, I could make a gold, rainbow one though. But is that worth doing, or should I just wait for the next zone to come out, and then I can... My power's gonna go up anyway. I don't know. Part of me is like, why don't you just drop like 50 bucks on Robux and buy some of the store items, it'll help you do stuff faster. And part of me is like, well, I've been playing the game for like 6 months, and, you know, when something new comes out, I do it, and then there's like not that much to do for a while, so do I really want to speed up that process, or should I just save my money and buy things like college football? Games that are, you know, completely separate and have a full price tag. And so far I've resisted spending money on Robux ever. Never have, so we'll see if that continues forever. We're approaching 7 million rubies. This is by far the most I've had in a while. I think the most I've ever had at one time was like 15 million. Five more buttons. Alright, I think that'll do it for now for this. Cook up these patties. Take a little trip. Next zone coming soon. Still can't really see anything down there as to any clues of what the next area will be. I think I'm gonna farm till I get 7 million rubies and then be done. Actually, that's gonna take a while. And actually, maybe I'll just stop right now. Alright, so I finished my Rainbow Codex. I got another 105% buddy, the Laser Guardian. And we opened about 2,000 eggs, I think. So still need 122 patties. But that's kind of all I can do right now, I think. So, until next stream, thanks for watching. RIP and Godspeed.